Hello, what is up, guys? This is IELTS Wala, your all-time IELTS sparker, and today I am back with an important video about speaking module. I am going to share magic, good news, I can say, with all the candidates. Just what you have to do is copy these lines in your IELTS speaking and get band 8 or higher. I'm not joking. It's a very short video, and we'll discuss a few lines. What are those lines, phrases, idioms? What are those? So I will discuss everything one by one. But before that, consider subscribing this channel IELTS Wala. I teach IELTS online through my live sessions, classes, webinars, and my YouTube videos for free, 100% free. Get cash back and press the bell icon to get latest notification for my all the videos. I share the latest updates regarding IELTS, immigration, and so on, and daily I upload 2 to 3 videos. So just press the bell icon to get notification for my all new updates and videos, and subscribe to enjoy your complete IELTS course for free. So let's get started. And well, guys, what I am going to share with you is the idioms with band 8 or higher, but that are not simple idioms, that are important for IELTS. Might be some of you have heard about those idioms which I am going to share, and might be some of you did not heard about them. I want to tell you that I'm going to start a special series about that. I will daily upload a video in the evening regarding these kind of idiom phrases, or I can say a great video about speaking, and in the morning I will upload a speaking test sample, which will be a real exam speaking test sample. There will be not be face-to-face interaction. There will be a speaking test sample on your screens. The questions and the answer will be on your screens, and that would be real exam test, because I have thousands of student reviews and I have thousands of questions which I have got. And in these days, in these lockdown days, I know everybody want to prepare for their speaking, listening, writing, and reading. So for speaking, I have chosen to, I can say, start a series on this channel daily in the morning. I will start a speaking task with a day, so you will have, you can practice your speaking. You can just understand the question, think, answer in your mind, and answer will be on your screens as well, so you can better understand how to answer in speaking. And I know that will definitely help you in IELTS speaking, especially for IELTS speaking beginners. So that is very important. I will not discuss more. I will just upload a video in the morning. So stay tuned, press the bell icon, and subscribe for all these updates, and let's get started. Well, guys, there are almost 7 to 8 idioms which I am going to share, and the first one is to have a whale of time. In the blue color box, it is written to have a whale of time. Whale is so long, so large. Whale of time means large time. No, to have a whale of time means very fun and exciting time. Or you can say, this year on my birthday I celebrated with my birthday with my best friends, my nears and dears, and we had a whale of time. We enjoyed in the club, we did party, we tried a lot different kind of foods, dishes, and we also played some games and activities. And so simply you can say, by considering all these factors, we had a whale of time. Me and my friends had a whale of time on my birthday. That you and your friends were that you and your friends had a very funny, very fun and exciting time. So that you can say had a whale of time. Suppose you got any cue card that talk about a happier moment, or talk about a happy day or something, then you can include, if you want to talk about your birthday, that on that day we all had a whale of time. That means we all had a very fun and exciting time, so that was a happy day. So these kind of idioms are very, very important, and if you will use these kind of things in your IELTS, definitely your band 8 or higher is in your TRF, because that is very important. Next one is to get on your nerves. Nerves means your body nerves. To get on your nerves means something which annoys you or irritates you. Something you can say, if that they will talk about anything about your locality or any problem in your locality, something you want to tell them, you can say, well, in my locality there is too much traffic problem, and the traffic noise and the traffic noise get on my nerves. That means the traffic noise irritates you, that you are just fed up from the horn noise and the vehicles moving here and there and a lot of traffic. So you can say, well, in my locality there is a big issue of traffic, and I can say, and the noise pollution or the noise of vehicles get on my nerves. So that means that is annoying you or irritating you, something you can say. Oh, it is not good to irritate. So Harsh, be not irritated. Okay, it is not good. It is just an example to talk about. The next one, it is heat of the moment. That means in anger. It's a clear, simple thing, in heat of the moment. Well, you can see, but if you got any cue card, talk about a time when you apologized anybody. That means you just apologize to any person because of your mistake, because of your fault, anything. Then you can say, suppose if you have, like I say, told your any friend or any relative or anybody something bad words, abusive words, or I can say the words which you should not say to him or her, but you just said them as words in because you was in anger and you was not having any intention to say those words. Then you can say, well, I'm really sorry, I just said you all these things in the heat of the moment, I was not having any kind of intention, it looks like I'm playing on Netflix. Well, these kind of things you can use. If you will only say that, well, I just told these things in anger, I was sorry, I am sorry, sorry. So that looks like a six band, because you are just simply saying that time I was in anger. You should say, I just said all these things in the heat of the moment, I'm really sorry, I was not having any intention to irritate you, and so and so. I hope you got that. And be noted that please leave some comments if you did not, I can say, are not able to understand any of the idiom, because daily I will start a series of these idioms, and daily I will share the new upcoming idioms, phrases that are a lot content in the morning and evening, in the afternoon as well. Going for the next one, which is to be on cloud nine. There are thousands of clouds in the sky. Well, to be on cloud nine means very happy and joyful. Suppose, what right is suppose? Simply you will be, and it will be reality. You given your IELTS exam, after 13 days, you result on your screen. Just open internet and seen, listening 9, reading 9, writing 9, speaking 9, overall 9, and what you will be there over cloud 9. And you can simply say, well, when I seen my IELTS result and I got overall 9 band, I cannot express you, I was over the cloud 9. That means you was very happy and joyful that you got 9 bands or your desired bands. So these kind of things you can say. In speaking as well, you can say, when on my birthday, my uncle given me an iPhone 11 Pro Max, a OnePlus 8 Pro. And when I opened the box, there was my favorite phone, my I can say simply favorite phone, and the awesome phone which I want, my dream phone. Then you can say, when I opened the box and I seen that there is my dream phone, I was on cloud 9. I was very happy and I thanked him. I placed them. These kind of things you can say. But if you will simply say, when I opened the box and there was iPhone 11, I was very happy. So that is 6 bands, 7 bands, I don't know. But if you will say, I was over the cloud 9 when I opened the box and seen my dream phone. So these kind of things really help to boost your band score. I hope you got that. If I'm speaking a bit fast, then you can just shift to 0.75 minus, I don't know, something like this. I'm really sorry for that if you have any kind of issue for that. The next one is to cost an arm and a leg. Your arm and a leg. Think about the cost of your arm and a leg, how much it will cost. Well, it means to be very expensive, as I was talking for the iPhone 11 Pro. Well, iPhone 11 Pro is not too much to say to cost an arm and a leg. It means to which is too much expensive. The Range Rover is very expensive. I wanted to buy a Range Rover, but it cost an arm and a leg to buy a Range Rover. But you can classify it on the very expensive thing. Suppose if it was, like I say, I will give you a real example as well. If anybody will ask you that in Q card in part 1, they can ask you, if you ever get a chance to travel to space, will you go or not? Then what you will say, that if you ever got a chance to go in space, will you go or not? You can say, yes, definitely I will. I can say, you can start from, as a man and adventurous person, I'd like to explore all these things, different kind of things. But and I will definitely, I can say, I will be definitely interested to traveling to space, to travel to space. But I will only travel if it would be for free, because it costs an arm and a leg to travel to space. It costs an arm and a leg. It is too much expensive to travel to space. They spend thousands of dollars on these kind of things. So it's cost an arm and a leg. So if anybody told you, if you in speaking, it is actually a question as well, that if ever you get a chance to travel to space, will you go or not? You can simply say, yes, definitely, but I will only go if it would be for free, because to go to space, it costs an arm and a leg. That is, it is too much expensive to go to space. Bugatti Veyron, McLaren, these kind of things are very expensive. It costs an arm and a leg to buy these cars, buy the expensive things, you can say, to be very expensive simply. And the next one is bread and butter, and I hope everybody or majority know about these things, and might be not as well. It means who earn for you, or who, or as a source of living, food, shelter. Well, suppose if anybody in your family is earning for your complete family, then you can say, well, he is, or simply you can say your father, your mother, or your brother, sister, anybody who is earning in your family and earning for you, your living, your food, shelter, and all that things. So you can say, well, he is or she is, well, my father is the bread and butter of my family, while my mother and father is the bread and butter of my family. They, like you can say, they just earn for the whole family, for our food, living, shelter, all these things. So who earns for your food, living, I guess simply as a living, who earns for living? Like living includes everything: food, shelter, clothes, whatsoever. It includes in living. It could be as a source as well. That what is the source of your living? You can say, suppose if anybody is working in any company or doing any job, or if you have any kind of own business or shop, then you can say, well, this shop is our bread and butter. That you get earning for your living from this shop, from this business. So that is also a source of your earning to live. So these both things imply over here. You can also talk about the person who earns, or you can also talk about the source from which you get earning. Okay, got my point? And the next one is to be over the moon. Last time it was over the cloud nine. But if you are too much happy that you got a free Range Rover, a free BMW, a free Mercedes Benz, and you will be over the moon. Okay, so that means extremely happy. Then you can simply say, well, on my birthday, my uncle gifted me an iPhone along with a MacBook, that is an Apple MacBook, and the iPad Pro. And when I opened these boxes and I seen these gadgets, I was over the moon. I was extremely happy because you got a jackpot. Okay, so these kind of examples I'm giving you for better understandings. I hope you got that as well. When you are too much extremely happy, and these kind of things you must use in your IELTS speaking. And the last one is a piece of cake. Cake is very tasty. Come back. A piece of cake means very easy thing or task, which is IELTS for you guys, just with the practice. If you guys will practice for your IELTS, then IELTS will be just a piece of cake for you, and IELTS is a piece of cake for you. So just keep practicing, because IELTS is a piece of cake for you guys. It is very easy thing or task for you guys. So that is the example for this piece of cake. You can simply say, well, if they ask you about your, I can say, about the things in which you are good at. Suppose you're good at any software, any cooking, or any technological work or anything, you can say, well, if you're supposed to take an example of hacking, well, if anybody asks you to hack my account or your account, then you can say, oh, it's definitely, it is a piece of cake for me. I will definitely hack his account. These kind of things. Or if you will say, can you make a pizza for me, cheese chili pizza, a chicken onion pizza? Oh, definitely, it's a piece of cake for me. And my battery is not a piece of cake for me. Well, guys, that is example for all these things. It is an easy thing, that which is an easy thing, that is a piece of cake for you. So just practice for your IELTS, and IELTS will be piece of cake for you guys. So that was all about this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. We'll meet you soon in my next video. Subscribe now, press the bell icon to get notification for all these updates, because that is very important. Because tomorrow in the morning I will also share the new speaking test sample. Daily I will share, and as soon as the cue cards are coming, I will also update them as well. In the evening I will also share. And check out my other previous videos about IELTS speaking part 1, guaranteed question, and all the complete IELTS stuff. It is free of course available. So subscribe now, press the bell icon. We'll meet you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. We just